right. So I wanted to do our next little segment. It's called Firsts and Favorites. So I have some questions.
And favorites.
First and favorites. So what is the first script that you ever wrote and what was it about?
Oh, my first script that I really wrote is actually my first feature film. It's called 20-Second Catch, but it's not famous. It's because that's the first time I got into like movie business, and I don't know much about the budget. I don't know much about the publishing, and you know, you have to negotiate with the theater, like how many theater they're gonna put your movie on their screen. Those kind of things. It's really tricky because I don't know much about it. We don't have much budget for that. So I write the first story is actually it's based on my like younger brothers. His like a love story, yeah.
Really?
And the story is like he fell in love with more mature girls. So in our language we call like sister and brother and younger brother in love. Those kind of genre, yeah. 姐弟恋, those kind of genre. So, but it's I think it's cute, and I got a really good like actor and actress for my first feature film. It didn't, you know, get like a viral, so but it's okay. It's a tryout, and I practiced. I know so much more about the lens, the movie cinematography language.
Yeah.
It's the first film, and actually, Your Name Engraved Herein is my second one. Yeah, actually, I write the first draft for the movie. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very solid second film.
Right? I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So the other first I wanted to ask was, what was the first BL or queer story that you ever saw, and how did it make you feel?
Oh, I was in Europe for like a series mania. It's held in France, in a little town called Lille, and I went there this March. I tell them about my work. They know like Your Name Engraved Herein, but they don't know much about the only one. Yeah. And I say, okay, you're doing like LGBTQ, like queer kind of things. I say to them, it's a little bit different between BL and the LGBT. I think BL is like a really special genre. Yeah, in Asia, we don't really like classify it into like LGBTQ, the kind of categories. They don't know much about it. I try to explain, but it's hard. So I just gotta give those like host, like I give in the link. So you just go take a look. It's different. Yeah. But combine all this kind of like a movie or like the first one that I ever saw, I ever watched. Actually, I would say it would be we have a really famous novel here in Taiwan. It's called like Crystal Boy. It's back to the maybe 60s or 50s here in Taiwan. There's a lot of like young, beautiful boys. They came from countryside, and they came to Taipei, but they have nowhere to go. They went to a park. The park actually exists still. They went to the park and found out there is a lot of gay, different level, different kind of social class kind of gay. They gathering there. They looking for some like a warm or like a maybe money, maybe just a one night place to crash. Those kind of story. It's really famous one. That's the first novel, and it was made to movie, but it's back to the 80s. Yeah, it's really a long time ago. Yeah, the 80s. Yeah, but the movie, of course, back to them is not really like famous. Yeah, but it's like really bold. We have that kind of movie in the 80s. Yeah.
That is, yeah, that's awesome. I haven't heard of it even. Now I'm curious.
I've written it down.
Like we forward the time to like recent, I would say like Lan Yu. That's the China movie, Lan Yu. I don't even know how Lan Yu was called in English. Let me take a look. And another one, of course, is Happy Together by Wang Gawei. And Farewell My Concubine. Yeah, Farewell My Concubine is by director Chen.
I'm writing all these down.
Yeah,
Really?
Like now I have a new watch list.
exactly.
Oh, you must.
Like we didn't have enough to watch. Now we have more.
Right? Oh man.
Yeah, Lan Yu.
Why you?
Yeah, it's a name of the character, one of the character in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Got it.
and that movie is quite like famous in the China LGBT community. Back to them, it's 80s. It was made in 2001. So
Ooh.
it's like 24 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 24 years ago. Yeah, that's a really sad and true and beautiful story. Yeah, but it's really sad.
I like
Okay.
sad stories.
You have to prepare your tissues.
Okay, good to know.
And Happy Together, of course. I'm sure you know about this movie. You must see. That's a movie you must see. Yeah, you must go take a
Okay.
look. You must watch Happy Together. And the actor is Leslie Chung. He passed away, committed suicide. And
Oh.
the other
Oh
way
my
is
goodness.
and the other one is Tony Leung. Tony Leung still like very active in the movie industry. So those movies are like my compass or like a navigator. It show me some like atmosphere that I want to achieve in for my own movie. Yeah.
I've been writing these things down.
Okay.
Everybody has a new watch list now, and we're going to have to go hunting too, probably.
Yeah.
Finding them
So
might be interesting.
yeah, because like the first intention, I want to make the movie Your Name Engraved Herein, and my producer told me like, "Oh, this is a gay movie, so nobody gonna watch it."
Wow.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
Very
because like
wrong.
gay, they don't really watch gay movies. They don't really watch a story like a gay movie. So I say, okay, this not about a gay movie. It just happened to be a two boy fall in love. It's a love story.
Yeah.
So that's why I told my the producer. So because like the first one, they want to do like a lot of put some like a promotion budget in for gay. I said you don't have to put money to gay. You have to put those money to the girls because like girls they like here in Asia they like to watch those kind of like BL scenes for a while. So I think I could like smuggling a little bit like BL elements in my own movies. Your Name Engraved Herein. But I still don't really consider it's totally a BL movie. Actually, yeah, it costs a lot of like different kind of genre. So I would say it's kind of like a Brokeback Mountain kind of movie. Yeah. And actually, I told director An Lee. He came to Taiwan, and he watched my movie. Your Name Engraved Herein. Oh, there's a Hong Kong movie. It's called The Love of Beautiful Boys. I just translate directly from Mandarin into like English. It's like four beautiful boys. Their love story. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let me check again about the English.
I love this.
Yeah.
Like, give us all of the things to watch. This is awesome.
Yeah. Okay. The 美少年之恋 is Bishonen.
How did you feel the first time you saw your name in the credits? of a show.
How do I feel for that?
How did
so
you
much?
feel?
I didn't expect it would go like global. Yeah, because at first I talked to our publisher and distributions. It's a Sony Taiwan, and I say it's possible for you to do global distribution throughout your Sony connection because they have a worldwide distribution. I think it's kind of hard because it's yeah, and then Netflix watch our first really rough cut, then decide that they want it. Yeah, so we just sell it to Netflix, and in Netflix, I just realized, how there's so many people from different part of the world. They love this movie, and I didn't aware this movie contain those kind of power and emotion and connection to a lot of different people, or even some gay people. They're still suffering the same situations. So I got a lot of a message from my Instagram. Like a lot of people send me, that's my story. That's my story. So, a lot of people feel really connected to it, and you can. Even you wanna see those comments, you can go to the YouTube. Those comment sections. A lot of people write their story underneath the video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot. More than 10,000 comments. A lot of people leave their story there. Yeah, so you could go watch.
That's really cool.
That's what I think one of my favorite things about watching these types of stories is it does connect people from across the globe. I feel like a lot of these, even though Your Name Engraved Herein is a very specific time and location that this is happening, but I think that the story, I feel like it was an interview that I found of yours. You said something about there's no difference in love, there's jealousy, there's pain, there's hope. That's such a universal experience. So I think it is so easy to see parts of that story and relate to it, even if you weren't alive in the 80s or something like that. It's so I think that's why so many people really
So
connect
it's
with
nothing to do with two cute handsome boy.
No.
but it's business wise. So I have to cast two good looking boy for that.
They were so good. Though,
yeah, they're really good. They were really good.
Wow,
yeah.
I was
They're really
so
new,
impressed.
and they have no. They are totally straight. So I just turn them into gay for a couple months.
just for a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what is your favorite line of dialogue that you've ever written? Do you have a favorite quote from one of your shows that you've written?
I wrote, actually, if you listen to the Your Name Engraved Herein, the theme songs, actually I wrote there's a 2 sentence that I wrote for for the lyrics. Yeah. Sometimes, happiness for people who don't have love, even one breeze is luxuries. Yeah, if you're suffocated, if you if you're depressed, somebody don't want you to do that because it's no, they don't have reason. Just you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't fall in love with a boy, and you got no help. Nobody can help you. Yeah, so it's so in that time you feel like one breeze you feel is luxury for a suffocated a thinking boy who cannot find a floating wood. those kind of There's some lyrics I wrote for the Simpsons. Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm gonna have to go now. I'm gonna go and listen to it again. Yeah, and I'll be like, there it is.
Yeah, you can use like Google Translate.
I will find a translator.
I'm sure they have English subs.
I will call on our friend Abby in the chat. She's our amazing translator for all of us international fans.
Okay,
She's always helping us. What is your favorite scene that was inspired by your life?
My favorite scene inspired by my life. But actually, okay, while I'm making the Your Name Engraved Herein, I don't want to, came out as a gay. Yeah, because in my generation, like it's not like now, like we are legally admit like a gay could get married, a gay couple could get married since 2001 or something. Yeah, like 2 years ago. Yeah. And back to my age, like early 80s, that's not gonna possible to happen. So let gay from that generation, they basically, some people just get married to a wife because like their family needed to do that, and some people they just still like lock themselves in the closet. Yeah, one of the reasons is because I never told my mom that I'm a gay. My brother knows about that. Yeah, because I said I never know, but I never told my mom because my mom is like really aged. I don't think he could like understand or like afford this. Yeah, maybe it's gonna be a bother or like a lot of pressure for her. So when I'm making this movie, first draft, I actually I didn't say it's my own story. It's based. Oh, I think I think about a story. It's somebody else happened, and it's
a story.
It's just a story.
It's in another location. Blah 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 blah. So I went. I became like pitching this story to some founding, and those like a jury. They asked me like, why you want to make this story? I said actually it's based my own story. They said, why don't you write your own story? Why you put your name to like to someone else? Like you don't have to. You just write what you feel, what you really experienced. Okay, I rewrite the story, but I try to dig. I have to dig out, those feeling and those experience. It's almost like 30 years ago for me. It's a kind of hard, and I feel pain. Actually, I feel pain. Yeah, because it's not like a happy ending story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a happy ending story. So I have to dig it out, and I have to experience those scene again and again, and I put it and wrote it on the papers, So it's quite harsh. Yeah, I came out to my mom because my mom say, "Oh, you're doing a movie. What kind of movie I want to watch?" And so I think I thought I want to invite my family, my whole family, go to the premiere for the movie. But before that happens, I told my mom that actually I'm a gay. So yeah, and my mom just like stung, like freeze for like 5 seconds, and then she said, "Okay, is there any mother characters in this movie?" I said, "Yes." Who played my role?
Were you expecting that kind of reaction?
I know. So
that's so wonderful.
It just happened. There's one about like a local Taiwanese actress who played like my mother's law role characters. So when I took my mom to the premiere, she was really happy. She was more than pleased.
Oh, that's cool.
Just, go to those. Oh, I love you. You were me. You play my character. I love you. So They took a lot of pictures.
That's so
they don't give a
wonderful.
shit that I'm gay or not. My mom.
What
She's
a
like, I
great
don't care who's
That's
playing me.
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
all I care about.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Did you
That's so
make me look good?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Do you think that if you hadn't told her and she
Mhm.
had come to the movie, do you think she would have been like, do you think she
So
would
would she
have
have
felt
known?
Yeah, it's gonna
impacted?
be really like a, you know, how do I say it? Like a species.
Suspicious.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how to say it.
Why you made this movie? Why? So, are you
Mm.
gay? Even my mom doesn't
Mhm.
know gay. You like boys. You want to show me girls when you were younger. Actually, I brought a girl home,
Mhm.
pretend
Yeah.
like she's my girlfriend.
Oh.
I did that. Yeah, my friend helped me because my mother always hush me to get married sooner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I had to ask one of my girlfriend, like, okay, you have to be my girlfriend for one day. I'll treat you really good, nice dinner, but you have to talk to my mom, like something like that. So my mom always remember I had a girlfriend before.
That's so wonderful. I
Okay.
love it.
Yeah, but so it's a hard time for me to to come out to public. In my working
Mhm.
area, where I work in the film business is fine. It's totally fine. I came out to my work, to my job. Everyone know I'm a gay, so it's okay. But to the family, it's
Mhm.
the hardest part.
Yeah.
The hardest part, yeah.
Someone said, we all brought a girl home.
Great comment.
Yeah.
Mm. Also, a lot of go moms.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you did it. That's great. What a great
Yeah,
mom.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
love
yeah.
that story. Okay, so this is my last favorite question. What was
Okay.
your favorite on-set moment from The Only One and Your Name Engraved Herein?
Okay. I would say I say The Only One because we didn't talk about much about The Only One. Yeah, The Only One actually he's it's a novel original was written in China. But China they ban this kind of story to become
Mhm.
a TV series or movie because their protocol, their like rules.
Mhm.
So you can write into a novel, but you cannot make it visual. So one of the company like bought this like a novel is quite famous in China, like a millions of view of readers read the novel already. So it's quite famous in China. And they say, okay, we cannot make it in China. Is it possible for you to make it in Taiwan? I say, if I want to make it in Taiwan, so I have to change all the setup. Who was original based in China is totally different.
Mhm.
Yeah, so say you can do that. So here comes the butt scenes.
Oh my
It's never
gosh.
the butt scene is never happened
Oh yeah.
in the Mlamo.
I
Actually, a lot of
remember social media about those scenes, actually.
I
Yes, there was quite the commentary.
I laughed so hard out loud because I did not expect that to happen.
yeah. But for me, it's like there's 2 layers of meanings of these bad things. One is they are really young. They don't fear anything. And
Yeah.
one thing is
Mhm.
Jiang Tian. He want to prove he's a responsible person for himself. He promised what he said, even it's a joke to the
Yes.
teacher. It's like okay, we're gonna run naked if we lose the game. It sounds like a joke. But Zhang Tian he just kept his promise. Actually, he want to let Sheng Wang know. Okay, I'm the guy
Mhm.
who promised what I said.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keeps those promises, yeah.
let's mean.
It was so funny.
Yeah, but I make it more funnier. So a lot the whole class they show their butts. Really really young and sunshine. and those
so
like
funny.
and it's nothing erotic for me. Yeah, it's nothing erotic for me. But those like a girl watch this thing in China, they curse me a lot. A lot.
Yeah, and I saw that. That was
What?
yeah.
Maybe those young high school girls, they never see those kind of boys' butt in their life.
I mean,
That's fair. Okay.
true. So I stay away from spoilers. So I don't watch things like I don't watch Instagram or for anything. So I had no spoilers going into either of your shows. Like, so yeah, that part I think I actually yelled because I was like, ah, what?
Yeah, a lot of people laugh and they love it. It's so hilarious.
I think it was so funny because it was so unexpected to me. Because I'm like, oh my god, they're actually doing it.
Yeah, I have to pay extra for those boys to show their butts, and before that, they have to cover their fun side.
Yes.
So when they're running, they have to they have to clip their legs. They cannot run too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that you have to think about for this sort of scene.
Yeah.
You do. That's so true.
And,
oh
and
my
people,
goodness. Okay.
And people want to find Jiang Tian's bus, and they freeze us. They Photoshop the, they screenshot the frame. They say, okay, who's Jiang Tian's bus? Okay, they found it.
That is so funny. That is, I love that. It's commitment.